I do not believe in New Year resolutions. I believe in setting goals and then achieving it, because I know there are principles that govern the earth. There are principles that work on this earth, and if you do not follow those principles, you're not going to make it. So guys, I am going to be giving you guys tips on how to make your 2020, on how to achieve your 2020 goals. And going straight up to the video, the first tip is to decide on your theme for the year. A lot of persons could be like me. For me, I cannot just give myself a theme for a whole year. So what I do is I try to break it down, like have something for like a guiding light that will direct me and help me, achieve things. So what I do is I try to break whatever I'm trying to do into maybe every 3 months or quarterly, and this would help me achieve whatever it is that I have set to achieve, because they are shorter goals, they have shorter times, and they are more likely to be achieved. What you want to do is to reflect on your previous year. Reflecting on your previous year is going to guide you into being better, because indeed I've made up your new year theme, your theme for this month, or your theme for the next 3 months, or your theme for the year. Please let me know in the comment section down below. And then tip number 2 is to know how you want to grow. How do you want to grow? How do you want to improve on yourself? If your agenda is to read 5 books in the month of January and you've not even started, what do you want to do? You want to break it down into hours or into week. How many chapters do I have to cover every week? How many hours do I have to read to be able to read up to 5 books this month of January? This is what you want to do. You want to break it down into smaller goals. And then the next tip is, what do I have to let go this year 2022? Okay, for instance, when I started my YouTube channel, I'm somebody that I do things spontaneously, and when I started it, some persons knew, but a lot of persons did not know about it. So when I posted like my first, second, third video, there was somebody made a comment, somebody called me and made a funny comment saying that how far am I going to even continue this thing? Would I be able to sustain this thing for a long time? That YouTube is very difficult, YouTube is challenging, everything in life is very difficult. Whatever it is that you're doing is always there are challenges and all. So this wasn't what I was expecting from this person, because I see this person like somebody that should advise me. I see him on this high side, and I was expecting advice and encouragement, but what I was getting was discouragement upon discouragement, and I felt bad. I just had to let go of that person's opinion. So whatever the person has to say about my YouTube channel, even no matter how little it is growing, or no matter the growth process and all, I don't even listen to the person, because from the beginning we are not supportive. So whatever it is, you have to let go. Negative mindset, malice, whatever it is that you feel that would hinder you in this year 2022, please let it go so you can forge ahead. So the next tip is to write your goals down. Guys, write down your goals first for this year, and break them down into smaller, I don't know what to call it, break it down into smaller goals. How can I achieve this? How can I make this better for me? Maybe do I have to break these things down into monthly, or break them down into monthly goals? I love to make up your 1 year goal instead of just keeping a 1 year goal, saying I want to make 1 billion naira this year, and then there are no goals on how to make them every single month. So what you want to do is, if I want to make 1 billion naira this year, what I have to do is, okay, how do I achieve this? What do I have to do to achieve this every week? What do I have to do to achieve this every month? What do I have to do to achieve this every 6 months or every 3 months? You have to break them down. All right. So the next thing you want to do is to consider all aspects of your goals. When people make their resolutions, or when people make goals in quotes for their lives, we omit a lot of things. We omit health goals, we omit our spirituality goals, we omit a lot of goals, mental goals and all personal growth. We are just focused on financial growth and maybe personal development growth, which is not all. Health is wealth. So first, if you're not healthy, you would not be able to achieve any of these goals you set out to achieve. And then if your spiritual life is not balanced, I don't know the kind of person that you are, but you will not just be able to enjoy your journey. You will not be able to have like a guidance, somebody helping you, like a knowing spirit directing you and leading. You also want to consider your relationship goals, your career goals, even if you're a student, it's not late to start considering every of the things. You want to know the kind of persons that you're around. Make sure you're around people that would motivate you. Make sure you're around people that would help you, and not people that will always tell you how bad, or the wrongs that will always remind you of your mistakes and all. No. So guys, the last tip is to always prioritize. For every goal you want to achieve for the year, have like a top 3, so that even if you cannot achieve, or you're not able to achieve every goal for the year 2022, at least you have these top 3 goals that are top priorities to you, and you achieve them. It will be excellent. So make sure you have your top, you prioritize your goals, and work towards your top goals. Make sure you achieve them, break them down, share them into weekly activities, into weekly, monthly, quarter a year, half a year, to be able to achieve your full year goal. I hope I was able to help you guys. And if you have made up your goals already, if you have your plans, if you have your vision board set up already, let me know, leave a comment. And if you're still watching, thank you guys. Please make sure to subscribe and like if you have not, and I'll see you in my next video. Be safe.